What is up, Flock? Phoenix Feather here, and welcome back to another Feather Family Vacation 2021 vlog video. This is going to be, I think, video number 3? It's going to be number 3. We're talking about our 4th day, which would be the first Sunday that we were down there. And this was probably my favorite thing other than the Titanic Museum. This was my favorite thing that we did. We went up to Knoxville, so we actually ventured out. It was like 20 to 30 minutes. It wasn't like a super long hike up to Knoxville. It was actually rather short. So we went up there. The main reason we went up there was for Zoo Knoxville. I wanted to visit Tall Man Toys while we were there, and we did some other things in Knoxville. So the first thing we did, the main thing we went there for, was for Zoo Knoxville. My family and I love going to zoos. We've been to the DC Zoo. We've been to the Hershey Zoo. We're trying to make a plan to go to the Philadelphia Zoo and some other ones. We want to visit as many zoos as possible. Same with aquariums. We love that type of stuff. So Zoo Knoxville was like the big zoo down there, and we ended up going. And I got a lot of footage, a lot of pictures to show you guys. So the majority of this this vlog is going to be pictures and video from down there. So here you go.
They're all just like screwing over. Free food, anybody?
That's what the ones that I said though.
Oh!
there.
Oh my God, he's that old pile.
Now, Zoo Knoxville is probably one of the coolest zoos we've been to, simply because there was just there was a lot to see, and a lot of the enclosures were unique. Like the one with the what were they called? I can't think of their name off the top of my head. The white fuzzy looking monkey. Like there was like they had things like to travel overhead of you. One of them was sitting right there above the pathway, which was pretty neat. So a lot of the from what I saw, a lot of the enclosures were pretty unique, and you know, it's something like I'd never seen before. And it was like they had a lot of different animals, but it wasn't super huge that you'd be exhausted by the time you got like halfway through it. Like when we went to DC Zoo, it was a hot day. We got like halfway around it. Everybody was already exhausted, so we ended up missing like half of the zoo. So it wasn't super huge, but it had a lot of different variety of animals, which was pretty neat. So I highly recommend going there if you're in the area of Knoxville. It's definitely worth a trip, and you get to see a lot of animals. Them red pandas were adorable. So let's talk souvenirs real quick. So the first thing is, one of the cool things about it, when I watch a lot of, when we go to these places, we watch a lot of videos around the area. I actually really do, one of my favorite channels to watch is a channel by the name of the Carpetbagger. He does a lot of roadside attractions, and one of the things he did was Zoo Knoxville. He did it for the Moldamatics. So when I saw that, I was like, that's so cool. I want those. That's going to be my souvenir from the place. So I think they're like $3 maybe a piece, but it makes it right in front of you, which is really cool. I think it's $3. It might have been like 1 or 2. I don't remember. But the first one we came across was it's an otter, right by the otter. So one of the cool things about these is not only is it it's molded plastic, but it actually, or is it wax? I think it's wax. I don't know, but I don't know if it'll come across on camera, but it actually has the Knoxville Zoo written. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's not really coming across. The other ones might come across better because this one you can barely see even when you're looking at it. So the first one was the red otter. I think the next one I found was my youngest one's favorite. Of course, my youngest one fell in love with the red panda. So we have the actual red panda, which is actually kind of a brownish. This one, you can actually see that better. There you go. You can read that clearly. Knoxville Zoo. So his face is a little smushed, but this thing is, I actually won't want one. I just want one as a pet now, because them things are freaking adorable, and they are the original pandas, which I didn't know that. I mean, they're called the great panda, the panda, or the giant panda. The pandas. That's what, when you think of panda, you think of the black and white giant pandas. These are the original pandas. So, yeah, thing's cool looking. The next one I found, unfortunately, actually no. I think I found the elephant next. So the next one we came across was the elephant. I don't know if that one picks up. You can kind of see it. So the next one we found was the elephant. He's actually kind of looking this way. There you go. So, pretty cool. And then, actually, does it? No, it doesn't have it on the other side. And the next one I found, unfortunately, was not working properly. So, I have 2 rhinos missing their horn. This one's missing the tail, which fell off in transit. So, that was my bad. But the horns, actually, they didn't mold properly. So, They were like really thin and just kind of broke off. So unfortunately, my rhinos didn't turn all that out that well, which is kind of a bummer because I really wanted the whole collection. But I mean, at least I know that it wasn't something I did, other than the tail. The tail's my part, was my fault. But yeah, the nose being like that, just a bummer. Same with the next one, which was probably my favorite one that I got down there because it turned out so good. The giraffe. It's got damage. That was all me. That wasn't the Multimatic. This was from Tennessee to Delaware. It fell and cracked, which, like I said, bummer, because this is probably one of my favorite ones. Like, it came out so cool, and plus you got the baby giraffe there. It's so adorable. The next one I found was the lion. Looking cool there. Again, they all say Knoxville Zoo on there, so the lion looking pretty cool. The lions were sleeping when we were down there, which you guys probably saw. This is probably, next one's probably my least favorite one, which is this one, which I don't know what happened to this, because like, if you look, he's got like this giant mohawk going on here. Like, I don't know what that is, and then the bottom got cut off. This was its doing. That's not my doing. So for some reason, like it says Knoxville starts here and goes around here. So I don't know if this was not working properly. I was kind of bummed because in Carpetbagger's video, he had one that had the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil monkeys, and then I got this. And last but not least, one of the coolest ones, even though mine's got some like black spots in it that came out that way. I don't know if it just kind of like burnt some of the mold or whatever, but is the ape, the big gorilla here. He's kind of cool. So yeah, that was my souvenirs. There is one other one. If you give me a second, I'll find it. So the last souvenir, technically for me, my little one did get a stuffed red panda and a red panda t-shirt. But the family, anytime we go somewhere that we have a lot of fun or we enjoy, we try to get a Christmas tree ornament, if they have one, to hang on the Christmas tree at Christmas time. And it's kind of a no-brainer. We all kind of love the red panda. So when it came to it, we found this this ornament here. It was $12.99. Oh, there you go. They really do get you on the tourist things, but it has Zoo Knoxville written on the side here, and then it's carved a little red panda, which it's adorable. So that is our family souvenir from Zoo Knoxville. Now, the other things we did while in Knoxville, or for the remainder of the day, is we ended up going to Zaxby's for lunch. And even though we had Zaxby's the day before, this was the last trip we went simply for the customer service we received. The customer service was horrible. We did the order through the app. So we ordered through the app, and when we got there, the line was long, which it was a lunchtime rush. We understood that. But we waited in line, got up there, told them our order, like we had an online order. They told us to pull around to the parking spot. So we pulled around the parking spot. We waited for half an hour. We waited for half an hour with no food. No food. I eventually got to the point where I got mad, and I went in. And I was like, look, we've been waiting for a half hour for our food. And there was an order sitting there in the window for God knows how long. And the girl goes, oh, it just came in. And she pulled that order out and sat it on the thing. I was like, okay, whatever. So I was like, no, I need my drinks. And she's like, oh, you can get them yourself. Well, my kids drink sweet tea. They don't drink soda. And they had no sweet tea in the lobby. So I was like, I kind of need sweet tea. I ordered sweet tea. And I waited forever for sweet tea. Get out to the car. One of my items were missing. So I had to go back in. And I waited for another like 10, 15 minutes. By the time I got out to eat, my food was absolutely cold. So Zaxby's in Knoxville. It's like right across from a Walmart. And there's like an Ollie's behind it. Don't eat there. The customer service is horrible. The one in Sevierville, a lot better. But anyway, we ended up going to a Target to do the whole Target challenge from TikTok. I was going to record it and put it in this video, but the first thing my wife whips out is boxers for me. I was like, okay, maybe we shouldn't record this. So we didn't record that. I can't remember what we did for dinner that night. I want to say we just like ordered Outback in. I could be wrong. I don't know. This is why it would be great to have my wife down here to just kind of nod yes for these. But that pretty much wraps up day 4. I mean, like I said, a lot of it was Zoo Knoxville. That was our big thing we did for the day. And I enjoyed it. I think we ended up going back to the indoor pool at the resort because it was a bit chilly that day. So we didn't do the outdoor one, but the indoor one it's okay. It was all right. I mean, it wasn't as deep as what I'd like, but it was all right. So anyway, highly recommend Zoo Knoxville. Sorry for that. I had like a anyway. Highly recommend Zoo Knoxville. Stay away from the Knoxville, Zaxby's, and there you go. If you guys did like this video, be sure to leave a like down below. This helped me out a lot, and I do appreciate it a lot. If you guys do want to see the rest of the vacation vlogs, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, be sure to click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.